Hello everyone, my name is Ravina Karnik and recently I have completed my Resume Project challenge which was conducted by Codebasics. So this project is based on the growth analysis for Telangana state, and recently the Telangana government has used an access for the real-time data through the website, that is Open Data Telangana. And my project is gives us the information for the growth analysis of Telangana. So Telangana is an youngest state, India's youngest state, and which has in total 33 districts. And I'm using the data which is in metadata, and which gives us the information regarding these districts depends upon the stamp registration, transportation, and Ts-Ipass, that is Telangana State Industrial Project Approval Self-Certification System. So the stamp registration gives us the information regarding the number of methods for that registration. There are two methods for that registration. The first one is a document registration and another one is an e-stamp challan registration. The e-stamp challan registration can be introduced in the year of 2020, and we will see the effects, what are the effects created based on that e-stamp challan. Then the next one is in transportation, which gives us the information regarding the vehicle sales, depends upon the type of fuel category, and also vehicles class or the seating capacity and other criteria. Then the third one is an Ts-Ipass, which gives us the information regarding the different business sectors, what are the different business sectors used in the particular districts or different districts of Telangana, and also the total number of investment or the total investment for that of Telangana state. So I'm using this map here, which gives us the quick response of sales growth. So there are total 33 districts, and here Karimanagar is an 31% sales growth. Then Sangamaredi is an 21%, Medchal Majgiri is an 33%. So it gives us the information regarding quick information regarding the percentage of sales growth. So let's see that insights one by one. So my first question is, how does the revenue generated from document registration vary across districts in Telangana? So for that purpose, I am using this plot, which gives us the detailed information regarding the document registration revenue in the different districts. So as you see here, out of total 33 districts, there are only 5 districts which has an highest significant revenue generated from document registration. And the first one is that is the highest document registration revenue district is Rangareddy, which has an 108 billion, and the lowest is an Kumar Bhim Asifabad, which has a very lowest. That means the revenue can be generated is highest only on the particular clustered area, and rather than other smaller cities which has a very lowest document registration revenue. So my next insight is top 5 districts that show the highest document registration revenue growth between fiscal year 2019 and 22. So this map gives us the information regarding on that. That is the top 5 districts, which are Rangareddy, Medchal, Machin, Hyderabad, Sangareddy, and Hanmakanda. So the Rangareddy has the highest document registration revenue, that is 108. The question is, how does the revenue generated from document registration compare to the revenue generated from e-stamp challan across districts? So for that purpose, I am using this graph, which gives us the comparison between document registration and e-stamp challan in the different districts, depends upon that year. Okay, so in the so as you see here, the e-stamp challan revenue is started in the year of 2019, and at the time of 2019, the document registration revenue is decreases, and after the starting of e-stamp challan, the both revenues can be increases gradually. Hence, it gives us a positive response or positive development for the economy of Telangana. So my next question is the top 5 districts, list of the top 5 districts which has having e-stamp revenue contributes significantly more than that of the documents registration revenue. So within the particular year, that is fiscal year 2022. So here these are the top 5 districts that is Rangareddy, Hyderabad, Medchal, Makajgiri, Sangareddy, Hanmakanda. So these are the top 5 districts having e-stamp revenue is maximum than that of the document registration revenue out of the total 33 districts. So my next question is there any alteration of e-stamp challan count and document registration count pattern since the implementation of e-stamp challan? So yes, there is some pattern. So as you see here, the e-stamp challan is introduced in the year of 2020. So before this, that is in 2019, at that time the document registration count can be decreases gradually, and after the introduction of 2000 e-stamp challan, both the counts can be increases gradually. That means can be increases gradually, and also this graph indicates that people take more interest in the use of e-stamp challan registration. Next question, that is it categorizes districts into 3 segments based on their stamp registration revenue generation during the fiscal year 2021 to 2022. So for that purpose, I am using this tree map, which gives us the information regarding these 3 segments. So I'm using for that the color combination, that is sky blue color I'm used for the districts which has a low stamp registration. Then after that the blue color which has an highest stamp registration revenue, and the yellow color which has a lowest average stamp revenue registration. So as you see here, the Rangareddy has an highest registration revenue. Then because uses the average revenue districts, and the last one, that is lowest revenue district, is Kumar Bhim Asifabad. So the depends upon these colors, or these colors gives us the gives us, or divides that districts into three segments based on the stamp registration revenue within the during the fiscal year 2021 and 22. Here is my next question, that investigate whether there is any correlation between vehicle sales and specific months or seasons in different districts, and are there any months for that consistently show higher or lower sales rate. Okay, so for that purpose, as you see here, I'm using this ribbon chart. So there are four types of fuel category, so that is electric, diesel, others, and petrol. So in that term, in that you will see here, in the month of March there is a maximum vehicle sales growth, and also the petrol has an highest sales growth in the different months, or this indicates that the vehicle sales having fuel type petrol are more significantly uses, and these vehicle sales are dropped down in the month of February. As you see here, in the February month there is a lowest sales growth. Okay. Next question is, how does the distribution of vehicles vary by vehicle class across different districts for the fiscal year 2022? So firstly, there are 5 total vehicle classes. Okay, so these are the vehicle: agriculture, motor car, motorcycle, auto rickshaw, and others. So depends on these classes, we will distribute this vehicle sales growth, vehicle sales on the different districts. So here this graph indicates that the use of motorcycle is highest in the different districts. Here is my next question, that is, it lists down the top 3 and bottom 3 districts that show the highest and lowest vehicle sales growth during fiscal year 2022 compared to fiscal year 2021. So here these are the districts. So for that purpose, first thing I am doing here is I have find out the difference between the sales growth between the year 2022 and 21, and depends on that values I have created the top 3 districts, find out the top 3 districts and bottom 3 districts that has an highest sales growth and lowest sales growth respectively. So these are the, as you see here, the fuel type petrol have the highest sales growth, while the fuel type diesel have the lowest sales growth. And also the top 3 districts which has an highest sales growth are Medchal, Malkajgiri, Rangareddy, and Hyderabad. And the lowest sales growth which has an the districts which has an lowest sales growth are Warangal, Jagatiyal, and Mahabubnagar. Here is my next question, that list down the top 5 sectors that have witnessed the most significant investments in the year 2022. So these are the top 5 sectors. Okay, so here there are different business sectors used in this used in the Telangana state. So there are total 19 sectors, and out of that 19 sectors, these are the top 5 sectors which is used the highest investment. Plastic and rubber, pharmaceuticals, real estate, solar energy, and engineering. These are the top 5 sectors that have witnessed the or that has an highest investment, that has having the highest investments. Okay, and out of that 19.13k investment, there is an the total there is an 25.76k investment can be used by these top 5 sectors. Here is my next question, that it lists down the top 3 districts that have attracted the most significant sector investments during fiscal year 2019 to 22. So for that purpose, I am using the documentation graph. Okay, documentation plot. So as you see here, out of the total 33 districts, so these are the top 3 districts which has a significant highest investment, that is Rangareddy, Sangareddy, and Medchal, Malkajgiri. I explained in brief by using this documentation graph. So as you see here, these are the top 3 districts, that is Rangareddy, Sangareddy, and Medchal, which uses the or which invest in particular highest investment in particular sectors. Then out of total 19.13k, they invest the total for investment from these 3 districts is 65.47k. And as you see here, the Rangareddy also invest in the different business sectors, and the Rangareddy has invest highest in the real estate industrial, which is 28.97k. And after that, Sangareddy, which has an highest investment in pharmaceutical and chemicals business. Medchal Majgiri is an investment 10.39, and the highest investment is for Medchal Majgiri is pharmaceutical and chemicals. Then So as you see here, the Rangareddy is has an investment, total investment is 42.71k. Then Sangareddy has an 12.37k, and then Magical Majgiri has an 10.39k out of the total 99.13k investment. So my next question is there any relationship between district investments, vehicle sales and stamp revenue within the same district between fiscal year 2021 and 22? So for that purpose, I am using here the key influencer, which uses the relation between these four categories, categories, and also the district within the same district. So here I am selecting the districts Adilabad. So when vehicle sales goes down by this value, then the likelihood of distance being Adilabad is increases by 47.25, and when the investment in Karur goes down by 599.21, then the increases Adilabad distinct being Adilabad increases by 7.42. This gives us the information of average vehicle sales. Okay, on average, when vehicle sales decreases, then the likelihood of distinct being Adilabad is increases. Okay, and likewise, you select here the particular districts, and then it will found that it will use us the information regarding that particular districts, that is the vehicle sales count, investments, and also the average vehicle sales. So my next question is, are there any particular sectors that have shown substantial investment in multiple districts between fiscal year 2021 and 22? So for that purpose, I am using here the documentation graph, which uses the detailed information regarding the sector and the districts. Okay, the sectors which are invested in the different districts. Plastic and rubber invested 1625 crore in the investments in the different districts. Okay, and the different districts uses plastic and rubber. In the Sangareddy, there is a maximum investment for the plastic and rubber, that is 1553 crore. As you see here, the automobile industry is uses only in the is invested only by the Sangareddy districts. Okay, which has a 12154. Then by see here, this gives us the lots in brief information regarding the investment of sector within different or in multiple districts. So my next question is, can we identify any seasonal patterns or cyclicity in the investment trends for specific sectors? Do certain sectors experience higher investment during particular months? Okay, so for that purpose, I'm using here a live scatter plot, which gives us the information regarding the particular sectors in that different months. Okay, and how they invest, what is the value for that for their investments. So the values for the different sector values uses by this balloon. As you see here, this real estate industrial parks has an invest high in the month of February. Okay, February 2020, and so the investment for that real estate sector is highest in that particular month, in the February month, which uses investments. And also this one is done in December 2019. The fertilizers, organic and inorganic pesticides uses highest investment, has an highest investment. So likewise, you will find the different investments and different sectors which has an highest investments during particular months. Okay, these insights, I have some suggestions for the Telangana government. That my first suggestion is the government needs to give the training on the process of e-stamp challan registration, and it also gives us the knowledge for the use of e-stamp challan and the process for the use of e-stamp challan processes, and the use of e-stamp challan registration is increases, and gives us the awareness. The government needs to give the awareness for about the e-stamp challan registration for the users. Okay, and then my second suggestion is that the government needs to focus on the development for not only on clustered area, but also on the smaller cities, because we saw that the sales growth can be happens only on the particular 5 districts which are very close to each other. That is the sales growth is happened only on the clustered area. So government needs to focus on that smaller cities, needs to focus on the growth of that smaller cities also. Then after that, the government needs to focus on some sectors like agriculture and provide help for their growth, because the sectors which has an in which has an IT hubs or in the industrial area has an highest investment. So here I'm creating the dashboard for the stamp registration. So here is the second dashboard for transportation, and here is my last dashboard, which is the information that we use for in the state. So I'm very thankful for Codebasics, which who gives us the best opportunity for us, and also the Telangana government, which uses an access for the real-time data from that open data Telangana. And I hope this insights play an important role to make the informed decisions and formulate future plans, which helps to build the success in the growth of state of Telangana. Thank you.